Hey, welcome to Midtown Comics TV. I'm Alan Kistler.
I am Jennifer Ewing.
And we have a huge mega signing event today. We've got Ed Brubaker, we have Matt Fraction, we have Christos Gage, we have Brian Michael Bendis.
Which is unbelievably awesome. There are like 4 different Avengers books happening at the same time. What exactly are the differences?
Let's show ya!
The main Avengers title is just known as Avengers. These are the head honchos, the A-Team, Thor, Spider-Man. They have, stories which features them fighting not only bad guys, but like time warriors and gods and evil, crazy people. So they're pretty awesome. They have headquarters in Midtown. Yet to find them. We're working on that.
New Avengers is sort of the side team of the Avengers. Luke Cage, who had been leading his own underground team for the past couple of years, basically he just didn't want to join the main A-list team and feel like he was following orders or continuing just a different version of the old regime. So he's got the New Avengers, and these guys are kind of finding their own way to how to save the world when it needs saving. This team has guys like Wolverine and Spidey doing double duty. You've also got Luke Cage, you've got Iron Fist hanging around, you have Jewel. She's very cool, finally back in action after being retired for several years and becoming a mom. And you've got the Thing from the Fantastic Four. Who doesn't love the Thing? He's awesome.
The Avengers Academy is basically like the Saved by the Bell of Avengers teams. It's, high school kids who are learning all about their powers and training and stuff and finding out who will be the next Avengers. Action and drama. Gotta love the teenagers.
Secret Avengers is a different take on the whole thing. This is led by Steve Rogers, who was the original Captain America. He's got a team of kind of unique individuals that are going underground, proactively striking against villains before they have a chance to strike first, doing some shadier things. You've got guys like the Beast from the X-Men. You've got Moon Knight. It's a very, very cool team, but with more of a spy thriller edge to it. One thing that it always is in my head with certain team books especially is a mission statement. You're doing 2 Avengers books right now. What is the real difference in the mission between like Avengers and New Avengers other than just where they're living?
The Avengers are the official face of the Steve Rogers Avengers view of the world. This is the team that says, we're protecting you, we're safe, we're something for everything that might come our way. The New Avengers are more of their own thing. They're not under anyone's roof. The official and almost the
punk.
Yeah, the punk rock version. Bad guys are still bad, and there's a lot of vile and villainy to be had. The only difference is that now what they're protecting is the heroic age. The heroes are saying, you know what? Here's the blue skies of the Marvel Universe. We have to fight for this.
Okay.
You can't just have it. A lot of people, when they heard heroic age, they thought it's going to be an issue where, Iron Man has a lovely sandwich and some tea. It's a 6-part issue, story. So no. There's if anything, the stakes are higher.
Okay.
Because now they have what they want, but now they have those who want to take it away from them will work harder to do so.
Iron Man's gone through a lot of changes right now. Is the organic, I don't want to call it organic armor, but
the liquid armor.
The liquid armor, does this take away from the original idea that his technology is what makes him cool, but otherwise he's a human being? We turn him into a full cyborg?
I think it gets back to the root. His root actually wasn't the suit, but it was the thing that tied him to the suit. It was the injury that made him put the suit on.
Yeah.
And what he's gone through has made he and the suit one again. Tony is less special when anybody can pilot it. When their closet's full of 800 suits of armor, it's less special.
Okay.
When 17 guys can be Iron Man, when they're all these, that makes it less special. That is less Tony. But now Tony is literally the only guy who can be Iron Man.
What's the biggest difference between Avengers Initiative and Avengers Academy?
Avengers Initiative was a military type of boot camp where whether you wanted to or not, you had to come to this place and learn how to use your powers. It was the cast was large. With Avengers Academy, it's small. It's the Avengers themselves teaching these kids the Avengers way, the Avengers tradition, how to be heroes, but also the big, and then spoiler alert, the big twist of Avengers Academy is it turns out these are like at-risk superhuman kids. They've been tortured by Norman Osborn for one reason or another. Each of them has the potential to become a villain. So really, what the Avengers are trying to do is make sure that they go down the path of righteousness instead of the path of evil. But the kids, unbeknownst to the Avengers, have found out the truth about this, and so it remains to be seen how they all deal with it.
With Secret Avengers now, Steve Rogers is doing a whole new role. How has his view on the world changed?
He was offered S.H.I.E.L.D. and decided he's like, I don't need a giant organization like that can go wrong. So his view of the world is, he's seen everything that happened, and he wants to, try to make sure it doesn't happen again. Basically, so he's doing like preemptive intervention. That's the crux behind Secret Avengers. And he's going to try and find the bombs that haven't exploded yet and get rid of them.
What drew you to comics? And we'll start with you.
I don't know. It was the first thing that I can ever remember seeing. My dad put a bunch of comics down in front of me, so it's just always been there. It's like a sickness.
I love them, and I absolutely suck at everything else.
No background or reference checks.
That is not true.
That I'll give the serious answer.
Okay.
That feeling.
No serious answer.
That feeling you get when you read a really good comic.
Absolutely.
No.
Making a comic, 50 times that feeling.
All right.
And even in corporate level comics, it's only us telling stories, us and our editors getting together, telling stories. TV, movies, it's all by committee, and just us making stuff, and it's very, very cool. And even if they kick you out of comics, you can change your name and call right back in. Yeah.
This is Jeff Purvis. He drew actually drew the Incredible Hulk in Las Vegas issues of Peter David's Hulk.
I was the writer of The Fly and the Impact line.
We should create like a fake guy. We should create like an Alan Smithy, not so you can take your name.
Oh,
but
God.
It should be like a fake, like just so we could.
I thought
Whenever we
that's
get
what Dan
some
Slott
crazy
was.
thing. Like,
Oh! Did you hear that, Dan?
he might have missed it.
Don't
if you
get
didn't.
it.
Oh,
He
I'm
might have missed
twittering
it if
him
you not
later.
Other than that, it might have gotten away with it.
All right, guys. Seriously, thanks for your time, and thanks for the books, because I'm loving all of them.
Thank you. All right.
Well, that's all we have for this episode of Midtown Comics TV. Thank you so much for joining us. Be sure to watch Crazy Sexy Geeks and read Agent of Style. And don't forget our lovely podcast on MidtownComics.com. Right, you guys, take care. See you next time. So the main... Excuse me. Welcome to Midtown Comics TV. I'm Jennifer Ewing. I'm Rowdy Kisser.